Hi, this is Omar, Southeast Site Engineers. Today I'm going to show you our movement monitoring order process as done online. So first thing is to visit our website, seseltd.co.uk, and choose the appropriate service, which today is movement monitoring. We've obviously got a few different services here, setting out below ground surveys, movement monitoring, structural design, etc., all of which can be ordered online. Clicking on the movement monitoring, you will come to this page. Here we only have the one order button on this page because it's a pretty straightforward service. It's one that's carried out when you need to monitor the progress or the effects of your building work on any adjoining or neighbouring properties. So simply click on that and you should end up a page very similar to this. Type in your address, which I'm just going to put in a random address here, call it 12 September Court. I'm going to select the beginning of October as the start date for this. As I say, you can select any commencement date. Next thing we do is the day of attendance. You can actually choose multiple days of attendance here. Typically movement monitoring is done once a week on the average construction site, so it all depends on what the party wall surveyor has in place. Within the specification, we can do it weekly, which is typical, daily, fortnightly, monthly or other. I'm just going to choose the weekly, again a typical function for party wall agreement. Then you've got the monitoring types. The prisms are where we install movement monitoring prisms. You've got the retro tape down here. The one I'm going to choose is a typical, which is reflectorless, where we tend to choose the targets. They can be retro tapes, they can be prisms, and they can just be marks on the wall. All three methods have the same margin of error, plus or minus 2 millimeters. So it makes absolutely no difference. It's just this is the most cost-effective option. For this, I will also say we're doing 3 facades. In which case we probably have no less than 9 or 10 monitoring points. You can choose our standard trigger levels, which is a typical number we find within a party wall agreement, or, and this is the great bit, you can select it yourself depending on what the parameters of your project are. You could be doing some intensive construction work where you are expecting quite a lot of movement, in which case you would raise these slightly above our standard, whereby you then click next. Put in a brief description. I'm just going to say weekly monitoring during underpinning works, for example. Then you tick terms and conditions once you have read them. Then you scroll down. If you've been here before, you simply need to log in, and you don't need to do the following, or once you do the following, all you do from then on is log in. Put my own details here. Companies, make that up. UK base builders, for instance, whatever your company name is. Email address, I'll put in our email address here, but you obviously put in your own one. And phone number there, and then simply select next again, and then you should come up with the range of prices. So you've got the selected date, the soonest option price, and the economic option. Obviously the selected date is very close to our economic date anyway, so it's more or less the same sort of price. And we have a next day option effectively, which costs a little more. Simply toggle between choose the one you want. I'm going to choose the one we selected. Select next. And again, give it time to go through the process. In your order, make sure your specification is as you've asked for, i.e. 10 reflectors, targets, and 3 facades, etc, etc. You just scroll down and run through it, and then simply proceed and confirm. What we'll do is put in a billing address. Again, for argument's sake, I'm going to say I'm at 11 Downing Street. Just for argument's sake, agree to the terms and conditions. Once again, making sure you've read them. They're exactly the same as the ones that you've read before. We've just got to do it twice for some reason. Make the payment. Simply put in your card details, which for argument's sake, these are not my card details, as I always say, so feel free. And that's all there is to it. Now, with this and all our online services, we have a discount code 7.5% using code PROMPT2022. So that's PROMPT 2022. So that will give you a 7.5% discount on all orders made before the end of the year. Thank you for watching.